EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for November 20th, 2018. For your Tuesday, we're expecting some morning clouds in some areas, giving way to partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. We will have improving conditions, though, today. Temperatures will not be quite as mild as they were yesterday, but actually, except for the exception would be the far northern areas where you did have a little bit of snow, and I mean far northern areas. That was up by the Pennsylvania-New York border. Elsewhere, we were generally in the upper 40s to low 50s yesterday. That will be a little bit cooler today behind this front that's associated with this departing system right here. So this is the first front, but this is not a real big deal front. It's the next one that's going to produce some issues with some very cold temperatures that are to come in for the Thanksgiving holiday, and I'll get to that in a second. This is moving... with reinforcing front is moving with this clipper that's moving across northern New England. I expect the precipitation to remain up there in association with it. There could be a few snow showers that come through here later in the day, though, for mainly northeast PA, north central PA. One of those might sneak down far enough south to get to the I-78 corridor. I think that would be the limitation of any snow showers, though, with that. And these are going to just be kind of squally, not really so much organized. So we have an opportunity for a few flurries or snow showers late in the day here on Wednesday as this front moves through. And then behind this, it gets brutal. Absolutely brutal behind this front that comes through on Wednesday. So we are mostly sunny on Wednesday with the exception of the afternoon. We'll have partly cloudy skies, and then at any time you can have one of those pop-up flurries or snow showers come through in those areas that I mentioned. And then for going further from that, we get into the overnight hours. On Wednesday night. This is, of course, Wednesday is the biggest travel day of the year, so we're not really looking at any issues. Maybe just, again, you might run into a few of those snow showers, but that's the only day of that 3-day period between Wednesday and Friday that we see any precipitation whatsoever. So as far as travel is concerned, not too bad. But it will be very cold. Hopefully your heater's working in your car because it's you're going to need it. So the lows on Wednesday night will get down into the teens in many interior locations, and into the 20s further south and east, and then not go up very much as high pressure settles into the region on Thanksgiving Day. It will be a bright sunny day on Thanksgiving, but highs will not get out of the 20s in many locations, especially in the interior. Probably just getting to 30 along the I-95 corridor, but some areas up in here, these are all going to be in the 20s, mid-20s, mid to upper 20s for highs, maybe some teens up in these colder spots where there's still snow cover on the ground up in those regions. These are for high temperatures. And then look at the overnight lows on Thursday night. This is Thanksgiving night. The 15-degree line runs right about here like this. This is very cold temperatures. And if this is 15 or above south and east of that line, but you're still getting to about 20 to here. This is 20 plus down here. I can't draw very good with the mouse, but you get the idea. This is 20 plus down here. This is 15 to 20 in here. But you do have some areas further to north. They're going to be the single digits up in here. And see this area up right here? This is actually showing below zero temperatures. Now, these are in higher elevations up here by the Pennsylvania-New York border, but there's also extensive snow cover on the ground. And when you have high pressure like that sitting over the air and you have sinking air, clear skies, calm winds, and the snow cover on the ground, you have the opportunity to get very, very cold, and that is what is going to take place up there. So I do see a few spots going below zero, actually, by the time we get to early morning on Friday. After that point, we do recover in the afternoon, but temperatures are going to be go back in the mid-30s, I think, once we get into Black Friday itself. So as far as shopping on Black Friday, again, mostly sunny skies again, but and no precipitation, but it will be very cold, just especially in the morning. If you're going out early in the morning or you're doing those early bird special shopping things that you do at the wee hours in the morning, you better bundle up. It's going to be freezing, okay? So after this point, we have another system coming in for the weekend, and this looks like it's going to be coming in with increasing clouds during the morning on Saturday, then cloudy in the afternoon with periods of rain moving in later in the day. Could be a little bit breezy initially also at the onset of this, and then you have the periods of rain going through the night, through the evening and overnight. I do think this does end right now. It looks like it's going to end in the pre-dawn hours on Sunday, so that we have clouds giving way to sun on Sunday and have a reprieve the second half of the weekend. It will be milder this weekend, much milder. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s across the region, which will be much better compared to what we've been dealing with recently, and especially what we're going to be dealing with in that Thursday, Friday time frame. So after that, we have a break, and then we have another system coming in with more increasing clouds late Sunday night, and then more showers moving in with this system on Monday. So periods of showers expected on Monday, and then that clears out and we get a little bit breezy behind that system as it moves away. We should also get colder behind this system once this moves out of here. But there's no immediate threat for any storms late November. I think you have a storm signal that is presenting itself. We talked about this in the long range. I think your storm signal is probably during that first week of December. Maybe it might even be the first few days or 5 days of December that we're dealing with another winter storm potential. So I think that's your next storm threat that we're looking at legitimate across the region. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for November 20th, 2018. Have a great Tuesday.